Just make sure Twitch is good. Twitchy. Nope. Twitch. Channel. Not a rerun. Okay. Still don't know much about Twitch. We got a grand total of 2 followers. At least I'm getting some views on YouTube. Is there another way to like... Is there no... description? This is about... Is there no description of the stream? No, it's just Let's Play Ghost of Yotei. And then It's just about me. Can't I go to creator dashboard, stream manager? Oh, I'm getting a cranked 720. I could go up to 1080. I'm not going to touch that. Now, is there a way? No, so there's no like about. About the stream. Cranking my bitrate though. Definitely slow things down a little bit. But yeah, I think I can just drop these. Got my preview up. Some multi-chat here anyway. I think I need to like learn how to just keep my other monitor cleaner rather than having on, you know, YouTube and Twitch, and just have to trust that it's up and working. Alrighty, let's get going. Let's play. Bring it up. Oh, so this is my stream mix. Oh, monitor mix. Monitor mix is better. Yep. Alright. Let's play. Question is, why does my voice sounds? Oh, it's because it's my mic. Drop down. Hopefully that's not picking up any of my computer fans. It shouldn't. GPU. Alright. Let's go. Oh, that's what I wanted. The other panels up though. Otherwise, I don't know if I actually have anybody watching. Alright, so we left off yesterday morning, I guess. What was it? After midnight? After midnight here on the East Coast. Still late evening, but not too late on the West Coast. We finished up. Stopped playing about 16 hours ago. It's like 4 a.m. here Eastern time. We are now onto the second zone, the Ishikari Plain. It's a much denser population-wise and activity-wise area, despite being smaller than the Yotei grasslands. So there's a whole lot more to do here, which is pretty cool. I feel like I'm starting to actually like. There's a lot of just like horse riding around in the first zone, and it felt kind of tedious, but so I think what I'm gonna do is knock out maps. I have this fox den here that I can go do. There's a storyteller. New technique and upgradable charm. That's probably what one of these maps is gonna be that I paid for no reason. So let's put these maps down. Put these maps down where they're gonna go. We'll knock out the maps, level up some, and then kind of just start burning through this now. I think I'm getting used to switching back and forth between the katana and the dual katanas. I still am not pulling out the bow nearly enough. Actually, fucking at all, really. Which is stupid, because it's a weapon that I have that half the controller is dedicated to, and I'm just not using it. So that needs to change. But other than that, Other than not using the bow and not throwing things when I should be throwing things, I think I'm ready to kind of start burning and hoping that those things just start happening. Because as of right now, they're just not. Ooh, wolf, wolfie, wolfie, wolfie. You look like you go here. That's correct. New technique. This is gonna be like out of that sea, right? That's the island. Island there. Coastline. Yep. Technique. Another technique. Narky shale. Rocky shale altar. Kind of looks. No, there's some coastline here. I think. Looks. Can never tell if that's coastline or mountain, but that looks like a river. No. Where is the river that moves in that direction? Here? Yes. One more map. Again, can't tell if that's coastline or part of the mountain range. It's hard to differentiate. Oh, where are you? Here? Yes. Nailed it. Alright, so we have maps to do. Where am I now? I might as well... here, knock out this little triangle down here. There's a watchtower with a technique and a charm. That's got to be guarded pretty well. And that's going to give me a chance to kind of clear out this whole bottom area. Let's go. Oh, there are more bounties. Ina the Bomb Maker, wanted dinner alive by Lord Saito, a dangerous bomb maker who attacks Oni raiders on sight. Those who turn her in will be greatly rewarded. Last seen in Ishikari Plain near the cliffs by Otaro Hills. I'll take the bounty, but if she's dropping Oni, I think I just want to be her friend. Bloody Strings Hakabi. Murderer who travels with a wandering caravan. Last seen east of the Stonejaw coast beneath the cliffs of the Ishikari Castle.
I am never going near Otaru Hills.
Or yeah. Would you like to explain why?
What's in Otaru Hills?
Bad news, that's what. Explosions going off everywhere. No wonder the Oni raiders issued a bounty on this bomb maker. Ina something or other.
Chasing after a bomb maker? Not the best idea.
Sorry, I just had to pin a couple messages in YouTube chat. That multi-stream delay is about 20 seconds, and I always feel bad because I miss people throwing up things in chat. And I don't answer them very quickly. And they're nice enough to hang out and watch maybe mediocre at video games.
If I have to cut down one more watch yourself around here.
You watch yourself. Fucking tell me what to do. Get that posture right.
No need for all those weapons here. Must be nice to just fly away from all your problems.
I didn't really fly away from my problems. That was acrobatic, thank you very much. 16 years of military service have allowed me to climb buildings such as these. You're welcome. I thought ringing that bell would do something. I don't know if I've really properly explored this village, but I want to knock out more tasks. I can't spend years running around here.
Another sword looking for work.
Just the same guy I should talk to. Yes, I did set it. There we go. Come on, monkey.
If the raiders take over the fishery, we'll all run out of food.
Who's running out of food?
All of us. The Oni raiders took over Nishin fishery. What they catch feeds a lot of people across Ishikari Plain. And is sold to the rest of Ezo.
Tell me where I can find this fishery.
By the shore, past Otaru Hills. Knowing the raiders, they plan on taking it all for themselves. What a disaster.
That's a boat.
Straight from the battlefield. The perfect good for any warrior.
New friend or old friend?
It's so much to take in.
Freaky
I know.
ass kid. What's this cost now? 10, 5, yeah. No reason not to.
Only the best for my customers.
Thanks, bud. You're fucking creepy.
I see you around.
There's definitely somebody just blowing shit up over here. Which is going to be a party or a problem. Which I don't know. And there are these like, kind of prayer markers. Which means there's some sort of altar. Oh, there it is. Question is what do I get a lot of skill points as of recent. But I don't know exactly. Something makes me want to go with like assassin attack. Instantly disarm an enemy, has a chance to terrify. It's 3 spirit though. I don't have that much spirit yet. Jump kick still. I don't know. I think I might go with this chain assassination. It is pretty baller to be able to drop 3 people. I might do this. I might just go full on Assassin's Creed Yotei. Take these 2 next, because if you can walk into a camp and chain assassin, because like assassinating the leader is tough enough because they usually put them like at the back of the camp with not really an area to drop down on them. But if you can chain 3 together, because there's usually a couple people with him, so if it doesn't, I didn't look it up, but I don't know for sure that you can chain into the leader, but that would be pretty baller if you could. Safe fall. So, oh, I still want to do that to maybe get the blocking projectile so I don't have to dodge roll every time I see the arrow indicator come up. Shoulder charge, will probably never use it. Reviving yourself for 4 spirit until I have, I don't even know what max spirit in the game is, but unless it ends up being like 10, if it's at like 10 I'll take it, but I'm rarely gonna have 4 spirit. Ranged, again, I should probably just do this. And it'll force me to use more. Oh, I am using the dual katana more. I don't really see myself using this dash attack much. Seek out Takazeo, the unrivaled to unlock. I can see myself using that. I don't really see myself using the sprint because it's fucking impossible to pick a target with the camera in this game. If you've tuned into any of my live streams so far, you'll know I'm not a giant fan of the way the camera snaps around in this game, no matter what setting you put it on. So I don't see myself using the sprint, because you could be sprinting at someone and the camera will fucking snap to a different enemy. But what's beyond it? Dual katana heavy attacks automatically parry polearm attacks. That's convenient as fuck. And would use 10 out of 10. Strength of winds increase stagger damage against polearm again. Tempest strikes, influence. Tempest strikes. It's the triangle, spam triangle. Does massive damage, so getting there would be nice. So might be time This is gonna be next. Revenge. No. I think I do what I was thinking of doing. I go take the 3 chain so that when there's a leader at the back of a camp, I have an opportunity to potentially drop in from, like, if a lot of the camps have like high grounds, you can kind of get across without being seen. And if you can get to like the back where the leader is, being able to drop in on an assassination and chain 3 assassinations into the leader would be pretty damn convenient. So I think I need to take these 2 now and then maybe start focusing on like a dual katana. Alright, so I just snagged that. Coastal Cave, there was... I think there was a bounty at Coastal Cave. That's dueling trees. Dueling tree completed. Dual katana spear attack. This is completed. Duel 2 of 5. The disciples of Takazeo. Wait, beneath. Okay, so I just gotta beat more of them. So I got those 2. There's a dueling tree up there, dueling tree up there. There is. Okay, so the other 3 dueling trees. I thought there was a dueling tree in this area. Maybe not. No, there's alright, so the next 3 dueling trees are in the next area. Where's my bounties? One of them, Stonejaw Coast. What is this? Coastal Cave. I thought I saw one was Coastal Cave. Maybe not. Who's this? Coastal Cave, no. Maybe not. I lied. Alright, so nothing in the Coastal Cave. Probably just some random fight there. Meet Jubei. I'm gonna ignore my brother for a little while I do some shit. Alright, let's go see what's up with this cave real quick. And then we'll go grab this. And I probably should go out and grab this too. I think he has either armor or... He's either got... Oh, I think he gives me the spear as a weapon. Can't give me too many weapons. I just don't have the fucking brain power for it anymore. Cycle through a million weapons. Back when I used to be top ranked ESO player, it was bad enough being able to have 2 bars and 10 skills, let alone giving me 4 or 5 plus weapon choices. A bad idea, but either way, I probably should go out there. Alright, so I set up this cave. We'll grab that technique and then we'll go down and clear out this camp.
Here, boy.
Always, by the way, if you've been watching, we play the shamisen at every campsite because there is definitely some sort of play 1,000 fucking songs trophy in this game, likely, and I'd like to platinum it. I'm not like a platinum trophy hunter on PlayStation, but the games I really like these ghost games, I go for. Ooh. This is a glitch or weird shit going on. Coastal cave. Oh. What? What is happening here? I can't tell if this is part of the game or if my PlayStation's GPU is being wonky. What the fuck? Oh, is... Oh. What did I say? Is this from my eating? What? Is this like... No, this is... This might be a PS5 Pro GPU glitch. I mean, I guess it could designate my food buff because it's got something to do with stealth. No, okay. That was weird. The PS5 Pro has been pretty impressive. There haven't been too many. This is second, like that wasn't even artifacting. I've run into a little bit of artifacting in this game, not much, but that was definitely a GPU problem on this console. So where is this coastal cave? Is it the coast of this river? I'm running the wrong way. Coastal cave. Have I already been to it? Is this the issue I'm having? It doesn't say anything. Is it an enemy or a friend?
Hold on. You here for the bounty?
What bounty?
The one for the Oni raider known as Toshi the Torch. I tracked him to this cave. He is inside with some of his men.
This is the arsonist. I was just flipping through my bounties and I didn't see him, but I've definitely heard them bring him up. And this is going to be a giant pain in the ass because he's going to be surrounded by a bunch of fucking guys that throw like fire bombs and shit. This may or may not be the first time I have to actually switch my loadout over to something more offensive. I don't know. Let's find out.
Then why are you out here?
My orders are to capture him alive. But that monster put countless Matsumae to the torch. He deserves death.
You want me to put him down so you won't have to disobey orders.
I'd pay you more than what the bounty's worth.
How generous. I'll see what I can do. Burned alive.
Not so high and mighty now, are you, samurai?
Oh, okay, I didn't see him there. Does the red... I forget. Does the red mean he'll alert? So like when he turns around and walks away, will that red outline... Okay, yeah. So now he won't be alert.
What happened?
I got in and out of there. So now maybe I can...
They got away.
Will they climb up here? Can maybe get across there. I'd love for him to drop down. I don't even know if that's the leader. I'm just making the assumption. He just blew his horn and nobody has come.
No one defies the Oni here! You will pay for your insult! Get ready!
Sock you, do I? Got him. With farming gear still.
He's dead.
Fucking right he is.
May my brothers find you in the next life, monster.
Someone followed you.
More raiders.
You two aren't going anywhere.
Oh, good. I haven't drawn my sword today. There may be more. Let's go.
Yeah, there might be more, but I gotta loot. Post mats. Ugly as shit. But another map. Under the belt. I need those mask pieces. I gotta go back to the forge and finally upgrade my katana because I'm getting pieces. There were no pieces to upgrade the katana in the first zone, so now that I finally have that, pretty stoked to finally get a weapon upgrade that I like. Gotta start picking these things up. I have no heals, do I? I don't. I do have one. Fight here.
We're almost out.
Counter chicken toy hatch. Bud, are you coming?
Kill them!
Oh, yeah, tons of fire. Fire and ball At least I'll revive up with some heals. Nope, I won't.
You are a fierce one, stranger.
Fierce. And hungry.
Of course, a deal. Here's your reward. Thank you for ridding Ishikari Plain of that monster.
I can hear someone gargling their own blood. Where are they? No, there it is. Where you going, bud? What's that fire gonna do for you now? Fucking nothing. Fucking nothing. Oh, he died? He didn't even give me the fucking... He didn't give me the joy of putting my sword through his jugular. Well, I mean, it is a good time to play some music, but... Oh, it's R1. I tried throwing those like 3 times during that fight. I couldn't figure out which button it was. Because I'm dog shit with the throwables in this game. This part, we wish I had a word. Will you talk to me? Look into our quest? Yes. Alright. I need to camp.
To me!
Whoop, sorry, didn't mean to slurp in your ear. I'm gonna camp and play a jam real quick. No cutscene. I also sleep every time I camp too. It seems kind of pointless sometimes, but I feel like it triggers cutscenes now and again, so. Last campsite updated. Dead. Is this the island? No, but it is that technique, so. Let's go get a skill point up there. I'm gonna call it a skill point forever. If anybody's jumped in on my streams, this is the first hatless all-star player GK stream. My lazy ass went and got my hair cut because I do a lot of outdoor live music production. The bulk of my work these days is running production companies puts on large festivals.
I wonder what's
I'm
up
not gonna
here.
dox myself, but if you ever been to a large music festival in the United States, that probably had something to do with it, even in other capacities. So the winter time, summertime is summer and fall until the festivals are done, is all very much rock a hat, not give a fuck what anybody thinks of how you look because you're on a festival ground for, 3 weeks from build to tear down. But over the winter, I'll tour with some bands as a production manager, but more importantly, I have to go attend a lot of meetings around the country for local councils, city ordinance boards, even have to sit down with like a lot of like police precincts for next year's festival lineups because you have to start right away in the. I mean, there are festivals over the winter. I don't get too involved. Halloween down in Florida It's probably about the latest festival I really get involved with, and I actually wasn't involved this year at all. But for the next couple months over the winter, it'll be a lot of sitting down, dressed nicely, haircut, don't show up stoned out of my mind, and speak to people as properly as possible so that they let me do whatever I want in their city and bring in 10 to 50,000 stoned hippies that are probably carrying stupid amounts of drugs with them, which we don't condone. That's not what we're trying to do, but that is an inevitable side effect of the industry I work in, so we gotta play nice with the police and convince them that we will do our best job to keep crime out of their communities, which we do. I'm not gonna say that some sketchy stuff doesn't go down at music festivals that we try to prevent, that we don't want happening, but I have to look like the educated business person that I am over the winter. In the summer I can go back to being sloppy, unshowered,
Stones stand against the wave,
nasty,
watched
for
over by
Rogan's
the
massive
mountain.
music festival. So you're seeing me with a very rare haircut. Most of the time I'll have a hat on, but if I'm gonna get the fresh trim, might as well put on the stream hatless. And apparently I'm painting now. This headband doesn't go with this loadout, but I feel like that headband goes with this outfit. Where is it? Where is the headband I just got? Headband of Defiance. No. That's the one I was rocking, right? I wish it was tied off to the side like that, but that color. Oh, but can I dye? Can I dye these? No, I don't think I can dye them. This is definitely a headband style. I think kind of like this like half headband, little metallic front of it. I don't. No, it's kind of like the same thing, just without the central metal adornment. I'll keep this one. Protect that head top. Oh, you can dye some of these. I'm not gonna dye this one, but I did that new one I like. There's no dye for it, so we're gonna keep that one here. Back to that first loadout. This is still my farming loadout. I'm still rocking. Just for when I get murked. Every once in a while, I'm gonna get my throat cut, but I'm intentionally gimping myself. I like to do that in these games when I'm playing on hard mode, not lethal mode. Don't want to give you that impression. I'm not that fucking god of a gamer. I could play this game and then go back and play on lethal mode, but I'll start on hard mode and I'll keep on my starting gear as long as physically possible, so that by the time I have to put on something more defensive or offensive, which I have in my other two loadouts, I have like, this is more utilitarian, where all the charms actually are offensive or defensive, and there's some perks to it. And then I've got this loadout that I really want to try soon, maybe even just for fun, that essentially puts the game into a harder mode by taking more damage, but my perfect parry is like permanently stagger. I don't know, I haven't looked at it in a while, but the armor set for this rewards perfect parries, so I think that's the set that'll be like end game for me, unless I pick up another armor that I like even better. But that's the armor that I think I'm gonna enjoy playing with the most once I actually run into like fights that are truly difficult. But for now, we go with the loadout 1 because I have the 2 charms on here, that the Bountiful Harvest one and this Kanayago one both give me double the materials I pick up. So early, I keep saying early in the game, I'm like, I'm about 35 hours in. Most people would probably be only like 10 or 15 hours in, but I'm a loot goblin and I'll check every corner of the map. So that's why I have the farming gear on. That's going to be the island with... Oh no, it's not. I thought that was going to be the island with the homeboy on it. That's going to teach you some shit. It's another shrine, but it looks like a lot of platforming to get up there. Is there anything else I can see? Yeah, it's a whole bunch of platforming to get up there. A very washed out image. Taro Beach. I'm not seeing much else with the spyglass. That's the watchtower. Alright, so from here, the plan was... New technique. Oh, that was that altar I was just faced. Let's see if this gives me an easy down. It does, yeah. We'll go... Is that... Yeah, that's gonna be that altar. No, that's like the island. Where's this? Oh, that altar is there. How do I get there? I need to... There's either a climbing spot here or I have to jump and grapple. Either way, should actually mark this real quick. See a few people watching on YouTube, still striking out on Twitch. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong on Twitch. I don't know, I got an audience over there. I don't know, if you don't mind throwing me a subscribe on YouTube, hopefully build this channel up. I'm gonna start editing some shorts to try to drive some more traffic here, but I'm finally at a position where I have time to stream in my daily life. It took me to my mid-30s to get a point where I don't have to work 100 hours a week to own a home and get by. So I've wanted to stream for a very long time, and trying to build up a community, so I enjoy the gameplay and enjoy the conversation. Throw me a subscribe. I'm not looking for money or donos, although I would never say no to those either. but a subscribe is just as good as a donation, so I can start to build a community and see what we can do. That was nice of them to not make me have to do an hour of platforming to get to an altar. Alright, so I do think I'm going to continue on with what I said I was going to do. Let me take a look at the dual katana. See, I won't use that, but it's the next one that I will use. Dual katana heavy attacks automatically parry polearm attacks. So is that all polearm attacks, or that vague description kind of sucks? It's super useful if it parries every attack, or if it only parries their parryable, like their blue attacks. But because it's a vague description, I could assume that it means I parry their gold or red attacks. I'm like 30% colorblind. I have no idea what that unparryable attack color is. It's either gold or red. But yeah, I would want this. But I do think I'm going to stick to what I said I was going to do. Keep going with the assassination so that I can chain in hopefully more camp leaders. So, they're going to give me an easy down from here. It's very nice of them. The question is, what were we doing from here? I should probably go check out what's up with that burnt down shack. And then decide next. Ishikari plain belong to the Oni and his raiders. To those with masks on their doors, we demand obedience and tribute. Those without, we will burn your home to the ground. Yeah, there are some firebugs on this island. Got my history correct. I do believe it was the Japanese that discovered black powder. I think it's Japanese or Chinese, but I think it was Japanese. Regardless, they got a problem with it on this island.
This does not belong here. I should show it to the Ainu.
Oh, that's right. The watchtower is a camp over here. It's not like the watchtower from the first zone. But are those flags Oni flags, or are they samurai flags? I think we're gonna find out.
Garrison, it'll be easier if I go in quiet.
Rescue prisoners. Find and rescue the captured prisoners, then fight together to defeat Saito's soldiers. So, I get friends if I rescue people first. So that seems like a good idea. That looks like a leader, so I don't know, it could just be a pole arm. Kind of came up from a funny area. So I got that guy walking there. I could maybe get the double assassination here. I have the option of the double assassination. I could maybe get around all of them. The leader's gonna be up like at that back part. And that's kind of why I did choose that skill tree. Question. Is there anybody? Oh, where are you? Fuck. I might have screwed that up. Because I don't see any tall grass to hide in up there. And there is. That guy's definitely going to alert. Does he not move? Will a headshot take him down? And will it alert everybody if only in the watchtowers eats shit and takes an arrow to the face? Is he dead? Sanka, you dead? Yeah, I think he is. Question is...
Smells like smoke. I can taste it.
Find the prisoner. There's no one else around here that's gonna catch me out, right? That will make me slide. I don't want to do that. That will slide me down. I gotta be careful. Yeah, it's gonna slide me down right into the middle of their shit.
Never been to this part of Ezov.
Did I select the assassinate leader? I know I was saying that's the direction I was going with the skill tree. And I'm already forgetting. Yes, slaughter leader. Assassinate enemy leaders. So if I can find that guy. Because he's the only one that'll cause a problem. Oh, I did take this guy out. That's good news. So, where is the leader? I, in theory, should be able to take both of them, but I don't know if there's someone in this hut. And I don't know. I should probably take the
all the supplies.
I have seen your face on a poster. I am here to collect your head.
Swing. boy or girl. Actually, I do think it's a she. Clutch. Fucking clutch wolf. Oh, and she is going to hang out with me. Let's go.
Quick, help me. I'll make it worth your time.
Let's get you out of here. Can you walk?
I can do more than walk. I can fight. How are we getting out of here?
I killed most of them.
By killing everyone in our way.
Works for me.
Definitely be using that arrow. Oh, didn't see
This is going to hurt.
That's the last Oni Raider.
Not bad.
I wish I was as skilled as you.
Never too late to start learning.
I've had some training, but I'll need more if I'm going to help Sensei Takahashi fight back against the raiders.
Sensei Takahashi?
A master of the Yari. He's been resisting the raiders ever since they arrived. Last I heard, he was hiding on Modaiwa Island. The raiders took all the money I have, but here's something I managed to keep from them. I want you to have it.
Thank you.
That was a clutch wolf intervention. I don't know how to increase that happening, but I'm definitely fucking loving it when it does. It kind of you have to like get special, you have to do the wolf den activities to increase the wolf's appearances. But I was pretty much dead until she showed up and leveled the playing field. It fucking excites me so many. Like, you just assume you're dead, and that out of nowhere, because you don't see the wolf very often. I'd say 1 out of every 30 or 40 encounters so far, I've had her show up. So like, you're in the middle of this fight, just resigned yourself to death, figuring out what you're gonna do differently, and then the wolf comes in and just completely levels the playing field and tanks for you. It's fucking sick. And it's cinematic as hell, because like, you're dead. You're dead, and the wolf comes in and saves your ass. Anyway, assassination skill tree full. What's the last melee I have? Perfectly timed. I still don't use that a lot. I do sometimes to break guard, but now the people with higher guard meters are taken down quickly with dual katana, so I should maybe focus there. Again, I'm not going to use this sprint attack frequently, but getting up to that might be good. So I'm leaning into maybe dual katana as my next. This is it only has a chance to terrify enemies and make them flee. And I don't really know how much time that buys you. Perform a jump kick. Probably not going to use it, but I probably should unlock it to get to there. I don't know. Survival, safe fall. Still don't really use it that much. Shoulder charge. Not going to use it that much. Force Spirit revive again. I pulled out the bow. Big dub there. It's a W. I actually used the bow during a fight for the first time in the first 30 hours of the game, so that's a win for me to not lean on. It's just a samurai game. Well, you're not a samurai, but it's in the style of an old samurai film, so I just like using the katanas, but the bow is just it's just free damage from a distance that I don't use nearly enough because I feel like it's a bit cheesy, but it's there. I should use it more. Improve deep concentration. Now we'll add to the ranged. You gotta use the bow more. Help me in that fight. Besides the wolf, using the bow was probably the second most important thing I did there to win. Or, I mean, again, I could still put on more offensive and defensive armor and not be fighting in my farming armor, but alright, so I cleared out this area. The question is, can I, those bodies are all gonna be gone. Right? Oh, no. I gotta loot now.
Looks like you've come a long way.
Oh, just loot, 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 loot. Where is the loot? Either loot or quest. Something shiny over there. Copper. You have nothing to say to me. Oh, that's right. You get your big bounty. Or not bounty, but keep forgetting I have these big like loot boxes. Ooh, Saito. First time I heard gunfire, I thought I heard there. Oh, it fell. Screaming like I could only stare as my generals were shot down. Men who served me. I hate that. Stay up long enough for me to read it. Where does that stuff go? I'm not like a speed reader, but I'm not a slow reader. Now I don't know. I like reading the lore, but it only stays on the screen for a second. Oh, Kios, this is where they are. The first time I heard gunfire, I thought the earth had opened up beneath me and my mount fell, screaming like a child. I could only stare as my generals were shot down. Men who served me my whole life were unrecognizable. At that moment, I knew at the Battle of Nagashino was lost, and that firearms were the future of warfare. Lord Saito. So is this, again, my knowledge of feudal Japan isn't exactly what I would consider expansive. I have mild knowledge, but was it the Japanese or the Chinese? All right, Google. All right, what am I even opening? I got fucking ChatGPT right here. Ask ChatGPT, was it the Japanese or the Chinese that first invented black powder and turned it into firearms?
Black powder, or gunpowder, was first invented in China during the 9th century. The Chinese were the first to develop it into weapons like fire lances, bombs, and eventually early firearms. The Japanese adopted gunpowder weapons much later, mainly after contact with the Chinese and later Europeans. That was from ChatGPT. Check important info for mistakes.
So that was the 9th century. The Chinese invented it. So when does this game take place? Ask ChatGPT, what is the time period that the new video game Ghost of Yotei is set in for feudal Japan?
Ghost of Yotei is set in 1603, during the early Edo period of feudal Japan. This period, also known as the Tokugawa period, began after Tokugawa Ieyasu's victory at the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600, leading to his establishment as shogun and the consolidation of power in Edo modern-day Tokyo. The game follows Achu, a mercenary seeking vengeance against the Iti Six in the region of Izo, present-day Hokkaido, which was not fully under Tokugawa control at that time. That was from ChatGPT. Check important info for mistakes.
So 1600s, it sounds like. The Chinese have already invented black powder, and now the shogun is taking over most of the Japanese mainland, and I am protecting this island from both the shogun and the like a war between. Sounds like it's mostly accurate, and then they've obviously kind of created this story of Saito taking on the shogun as he takes over an island south of or north of the main island of Japan, is what I'm gathering anyway. I don't know if I'm 100% taking that in correctly, but that's pretty early on in the development of black powder. The Chinese have just kind of mastered it, and now it's making its way onto Japan, and playing a major role in the conflicts on the island.
All we do is march and fight.
Loot and quests. Somebody here has quests for me. What's up here? Was I supposed to? I feel like I was supposed to like rescue people in here to help me win that fight. And this is what I mean about like playing in like farming gear for the first quite a while, or I mean as long as I can, honestly, picking up resources that double the rate that you would without those farming charms is pretty clutch. So until I like need to change loadouts, I'll stay like this. But is there really nobody here that's got like a quest for me or anything? I'm not gonna get a thank you.
I heard the reports.
A woman killed a group of Saito's men at Yotei's Shadow Inn?
You think it's this Onryo everyone keeps talking about?
Don't tell me you believe that ghost story.
Ghost or not, if she's killing the Yotei Six,
No
she's
ghost.
doing us a favor.
Just me. The blood-soaked woman right next to you. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, I guess there are no quests or rewards to be had here.
Quite the sword you have there. Stay clear of Otaru Hills. The Oni raiders are moving in on some bomb maker.
I've heard the same. Shouldn't you do something about it?
Clan Matsumai has bigger concerns.
The reward is quite tempting for that. Scorch Bomb. Now, I've been pretty open about how dog shit I am with throwables. But if one of those throwables is a bomb, I just may focus a bit more on throwing shit. 'Cause that sounds like fun. But for now, what's this? I'm not going to Jubei because that's going to push forward the story for the area, which I'm not trying to do just yet. Rescue a weaponsmith, could do that. But I do think I'm here. I should probably go talk to this guy. That's like seems to be a main point, and whenever somebody's drawn in this art style, they become kind of like an ally. And I'm right here anyway, so I'm gonna go to him, and then I might farm these maps across the north, grab that one, and then just kind of hit all these POIs, rescue that guy, maybe do the bounties. So I got plenty to do for now. I've got what are we doing? We're an hour and a half into this stream. I'd say I'll finish in an hour around 3 a.m. But it could be any time between 3 and 4. Probably closer to 4 knowing me. So that should be plenty of time to knock that out, knock the maps out. The storyteller, and rescue this guy. And then that kind of has me clearing most of the north. I'm sure there's something, Yokai's Nest, that sounds like some sort of larger scale fight that probably occurs. So yeah, let's go. First, yeah, let's go meet this guy. I'm gonna move vape real quick. And I think it might be time for dessert as well. Try not to eat my dessert within an hour of eating dinner so I can digest my food I ate right before I jumped on. So, take a little horsey ride over to this island while I eat my sweet treat for the day. One and a half bottles with nicotine left, and then I drop down to 0 officially. No more nicotine roughly this time next week. So I might be streaming and fucking real cranky, but we'll find out. What does this glass have a piece of plastic in it? That's weird. Hold on, let me grab Don't fall. 2 seconds just grabbing my dessert that I left out. I left my ice cream out to melt, so it'd be more like a milkshake. There we go. Headphone cables wrapped around shit. Alright, so these Wendy's brownie batter Frosties are what's fucking up, by the way. That's a real quick way to stop losing the weight you were trying to lose. They should not have ever introduced those things. If you're watching this from somewhere not in America, just be glad that you have better fucking food regulations, because I'm going to die 5 years earlier than you because of the food we eat in this country. I was a elite athlete once upon a time, playing at the highest levels of football and or soccer in this country. And then when I stopped being an athlete and realized I was not going to quote unquote make it because there was no fucking money in it back when I was good enough in this country, I started eating like shit, and I am nowhere near the ability, nowhere near allowed to call myself an athlete anymore. Oh, what's I need to camp. We're gonna go through our normal camping ritual real quick. Oh, never mind. We got a friend showing up.
What brings you to Ishikari Plain?
Red dye. Just bartered for it before heading to my kotan. The dye is usually out in the water, where the Rumoi River empties into the ocean.
Sounds like it's worth taking a look.
I need a napkin now. Alright. Napkin to wipe my own face. We have we have my larger cat. I don't know if any of the people watching right now watching my last few streams where my little kitten sleeps on my computer, but her big brother has decided to show up actually. I coerced him with treats. Where you going? Hey. No, eat the rest of your treats. Hey, Loki. Loki. Shy. You're really not gonna eat your treats just because the other cat loves the camera. This cat refuses to be on camera, even with treats. You see how it is. Just wanted to help my viewership. When your sister sleeps on the computer, more people watch. Yeah, back. Well, you see how well he's trained. Loki. Alright, no one wants to see me chase my cat around. What did you want? Oh, can I not talk to her anymore? I missed that conversation because I was trying to get a cat. Yeah, come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. You are more than athletic enough to jump up on the computer and down over here. I know this for a fact. Come here. Here. Your treats? Right here? Yeah. Good boy. There you go. For those of you who have not tuned in before, I do have a second cat. It is just camera shy. Does not give a flying fuck about being near me for the simple sake of having attachment issues. He is very independent. The small cat does not like being away from me, so she will sleep on the computer while I play usually. She's probably found a warm little spot to curl up in a cold night here in England. But this is Loki. He has a little sister named Sylvie. If you don't catch that reference, I don't know where the fuck you've been for the last 20 years, but those are names. Now he's going to leave me. Alright, so I can't talk to her. I do need to play music for her just in case if, say, you want to sit on my lap? He is a lap cat. Should he desire. Nope, he's out. Alright, you have nothing to say to me. You said something about red dye.
Finished?
Can't help you. Let's move on. So we were going to the mountain, right? Not the mountain, the island. Right.
Go, Mochizuki!
So is this guy a good guy, or I think he's a good guy. Oh, 30? Where are you going? We'll follow you. Alright, bud, you can sit down. We don't have time to find this, right? I do want to know where this bird is going. Here? This is where you brought me?
Yari, for sparring.
Hands off! I see the Oni raiders sent another dog to collect my head. A starving dog, by the look of you.
You're quick to judge.
And you're slow to leave.
So you're just gonna fight him and not tell him that you're not a dickhead? Fucking super cinematic, I love it.
You won't defeat me!
I just may. I also will not. That's super slow.
You're skilled for a raider lapdog.
I would never work for them.
You're outclassed.
It's a very slow attack.
I'll drive the Oni and his raiders from this land.
The Oni's mine.
You're hunting the Oni. Why are you here?
Now you want to talk?
Most visitors I get are after my head. I was the first to organize a resistance against the Oni and his men. They've been hunting me ever since.
You're lucky you weren't burned alive.
They put the torch to plenty others. I won't rest until the raiders are dead and buried.
Give me a Yari and I'll take care of the first part.
With those untrained hands, you'd only trip yourself.
I always manage to figure it out.
That would explain your fighting style.
Let me guess. Skilled, but sloppy.
I can teach you the way of the Yari, but you must use it to help Ishikari Plain.
When do we start?
At dawn. Hope you're an early riser. You talk in your sleep.
And you snore.
Pick up that Yari. Weak grip. Tense shoulders. We'll start with the basics.
I try not to be too perverted, but it's a very fat-looking Yari.
I see you're self-taught.
Didn't have a choice. Most people weren't willing to teach me.
Because you're a woman, or because you refused their help?
Both. I learned to fight in the south. Picking pockets, watching samurai, signing up for the peasant infantry. Whatever helped me survive.
We learn quickest when our bellies are empty and our backs are up against the wall. My own sensei looked to nature for inspiration. He said training someone to fight is like teaching someone how to fish.
I've been spearfishing before.
You won't be spearing fish in the water. You'll be spearing them out of the air. Master speed, precision, and timing. Strike true, because I'm hungry. And I want fish for breakfast. Begin! Your accuracy needs work. Try again. Hone that frustration.
This isn't working.
Don't give up. Keep trying.
Am I actually trying to spear it? It's a blunted stick.
Got one.
Finally, it's time for breakfast.
It's not even sharp.
Delicious.
Where's mine?
You only speared one fish.
I wasn't given much instruction, Sensei.
The problem is your wrists. You're moving them wrong.
My wrists?
Come with me. I'll show you.
You want me to paint?
No. I want you to learn. Mind how you turn your wrist. Be firm, but flexible.
So painting is gonna teach me how to use a blunted stick to kill people. I know there's a lot of
Do not grip the brush like a dagger. Let it become
metaphor.
an extension of your hand. Your movement should be smooth. Allow the brush to flow like a river. Now do you understand?
My wrists. When I thrust the yari, it should flow like a painter's brushstroke.
Let's see you try it. Try to spear enough for both of us, so we can have lunch together. Show these fish what you've learned.
spear fish with a blunted object.
You can do better.
Painting did not
Good work. Yes! That's it! If you can spear a fish, you'll have no problem against larger, slower targets.
And if I
Good.
can dodge a
I don't make a
wrench,
habit
I
out
can
of
dodge
fighting
ball.
fish.
But that
She
makes
has a
zero
sense of
as
humor.
well.
She's also hungry. I didn't get any breakfast.
Of course. Let's eat.
So I was meant. This is like sometimes in these games, they like just tell me that I'm meant.
You know, you're the first person I've trained in many seasons.
What made you stop?
When the raiders came, I was the first to stand up against them. My students were the ones who suffered. Some were captured, but most met the Oni's fire. I can still hear them begging for a quick death.
That must have been terrible, being unable to save them.
It fuels me. Just as it fuels you.
You don't know that.
But I do. Remember, you talk in your sleep. But enough lingering on the past. The light's fading, and your lessons are far from over.
What's next? Spearing birds from the sky?
Not quite.
Probably.
The yari is a weapon, but so is your body. You can use the shaft of the yari to propel yourself forward and deliver a powerful kick. You need more strength. Use your wrists to control the angle of your kick. Better, but still not enough. Push off with your wrists to propel your kick. Good. You're learning quickly. Kick your enemy to push them back, and get some breathing room in a fight.
Or send them off a cliff?
I'd like to see that. Keep practicing. We'll continue until sunset.
Don't see this as a weapon to use.
That's enough training for today.
If the game is good,
There's
it'll
just
force
one
me into
thing left to
using it.
do.
Dinner?
Precisely.
No, we're gonna have to fight. Where are the Oni? Because we know they're coming.
This time you cook the fish.
Careful what you ask for.
There's definitely people on the way.
Wait. Raiders. It's time you put today's lessons to use. Yari shines brightest against enemies armed with kusarigama or twin kama.
And if they're armed with katana?
Match their sword with your own katana. Show me which weapon you should use against swordsmen.
Swordsman?
Good. And which weapon is best when facing kusarigama or twin kama? Never forget. Using the right weapon can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Now, show those raiders what you've learned. You can handle them. Consider this our final lesson for the day.
Is he just running in YOLO?
Lord Cycle is looking good. You listen well. Very tempting.
Let's do them. Prepare your katana.
You'll not be ready for this!
Use our katana. Our raiders, come with Kama. Prepare the yari for them. Good. You listen well. Let's do them. Excellent. Well done. Come. I have something for you.
You were right. They were easier than the fish.
After that display, you deserve something better than that old sparring twig.
Thank you.
I once gifted this yari to my greatest student before the Oni put a torch to him. I'd like you to have it.
I'll make sure it spills Raider blood again. Thank you.
I've spent too long hunting the raiders alone. I need to rebuild my dojo and train new blood.
You mentioned some of your old students were captured. I could rescue them.
A fine way to continue your training. They're being forced to work at the Oni Raiders' lumberyard. Free them and tell them to come here with whatever wood they can carry. We will also need a weaponsmith. I know of one named Kotetsu. He lives at the bold Kaji Forge and has no love for the Oni Raiders.
Kotetsu? He's been captured by raiders. I spoke with his family.
You'll have to free him. He'll be invaluable to our cause. He can forge spearheads for Yari. We'll need plenty. I'll start repairing my dojo in the White Deer Woodlands. Meet me there when you finish these tasks, and we'll continue your training.
I'm looking forward to it. Sensei...
Takahashi.
Sensei Takahashi. You can call me Atsu.
Good luck, Atsu.
Alright, so actually, I felt a little bit of a change of heart on this weapon. I didn't think I was really going to use it much when it was just a wooden pole. But now that I actually have something sharp and stabby on the end, it could definitely be more use. Oddly enough, with it being... the katana is like a... my vision of a katana in history is this super elegant and honorable weapon wielded by people with ultra fast reflexes, and yet in the game I've found dueling people who have like very fast, repetitive, parryable attacks, like the blue, not just their normal attacks that are easy to block, but like their parryable attacks, especially like my first hour of gameplay are into the first duel. And the first duel is the smiling Yomashito, something of that nature. He had an attack set where he had 3 repetitive parryable attacks, and with the katana, and I don't know if you get faster with it when you upgrade the blade, I doubt it, but it was near impossible to parry all 3 attacks. I can get like 2 of 3, hope not to take too much damage and die, and get one of the 2 attacks I'd parry to be a perfect parry in order to eventually win that fight. But this is like a big, like unwieldy stick, and yet the guy, I forget what the weapon is, what the weapon's called, but the guys that dual wield the small blades, and they sometimes light them on fire, they attack super fast, and they can be hard to block with the katana, or better yet, even parry them. But for some reason with this giant, like unwieldy, like pole, I could parry, like it feels like a faster paced weapon than the katana, so I might actually enjoy using it. I thought it was gonna be like slow and cumbersome and very defensive, which I mean I guess it is moderately defensive because it's quick enough to parry, but it's like oddly fast. I don't know, it doesn't, I mean, again, what the fuck do I know about one-on-one combat with hand weapons, but it seems like it should be the opposite way around, where the katana can block and parry faster moving attacks than some giant stick. But I digress. I have the Tycoon, I have the Yari, Have the Typhoon. Can't have that yet. Typhoon sweep. Sweep the Yari in a wide arc to interrupt and knock down. So yeah, it seems like very defensive. Press triangle while sprinting. Do I have to use it on that? No, I don't. Wait, yes I do. Oh, I don't even have a skill point right now. I thought I had a skill point to spend. Powerful follow-up to focus attacks after Typhoon and kick. Strength of waters, increased stagger damage. So yeah, that's a very defensive weapon when using the Yari against sickles. Oh, so they're just sickles. I thought there was a different name for them. Especially those fire ones. They are a pain in the ass to deal with. Massively increased stagger damage inflicted by parry. Strength of Typhoons. Typhoon kick inflicts increased stagger damage and launches enemies further. Quickening Tides reduces the time to fully charge your Typhoon kick by a major amount. So it's a very defensive weapon. So yeah, I could see its uses. So we'll see how frequently I remember to pull the weapon out, because I stick with my katana, but find out. Objective: complete 3 Yari training tasks. Stubborn yet a little Stubborn yet a little mischievous, Sensei Takashi bears a hatred for the Oni Raiders that I understand all too well. He knows loss and it fuels him. But he also loves teaching the way of the Yari and has a fondness for well-cooked salmon. Alright. I could fuck with him. Now I gotta go like rescue his people. I don't think I have to do that like at this exact moment. I can do it kind of as I go through the zone. Again, pick these things up, dickhead. Really. See, like, when I'm not under pressure, I have no problem picking up and aiming. For whatever reason, under pressure in a fight, I just can't do it. I can't. The former athlete in me can't. It's not a word you should use, but it's just not getting to my thick skull. Textiles, good. Any other loot? Upstairs, no. Ooh, there's loot down there. It looks like a trap. Maybe not. completed. I got a traveler's to add to this, a new die that I don't really care about, but I need to. No, did they put me right where I needed to put it? No. This looks like this. What is it? And over the Stonejaw Coast, I think I have a bounty there. That's the castle. That's the end. Spirit increase. Oh, it's a bamboo strike over there. Do you want that? That's me. Go get a new technique by clearing out this. There's a new technique for the lumber yard. New technique for the quarry. So I think, because again, I don't know if you can go around the back of the castle or if it's going to be like a big outcropping. It looked like it was like a giant cliff that like went from the water to the back of the castle. So maybe I come here, deal with this, because that's a technique and a charm. Rescue the weaponsmith. Move on. That's gonna be another fight. Move on. Wolf den. Wolf bond increase. Love my wolf. Definitely need to do that. Maybe go see just what's up here. But then that's gonna be another fight. New technique. Storyteller. Have I done a storyteller yet? No, I think the only other one was here. Oh, actually, real quick, before I do anything, let me run home really fast, 'cause I think I can finally upgrade my fucking katana for the first time in the game. I don't think I've upgraded it yet, and if I have, I think I can upgrade everything here. Inflict more damage. Yes.
Father was so patient with me.
Strike the metal like I showed you.
Quick but controlled. I heat the metal like this?
You know what to do, Watsu. Don't second guess yourself. You are improving.
I guess.
Consistency over perfection, Natsu.
Rare wood. have 10 of them. But that is not something I even remember picking up. So that's gonna be a long farm. I've got 10 of them, and I'm nearing 40 hours into the game. So I don't know what that. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. But either way, upgrades finally. Shinobi Steel. I'm guessing that explore Tishio Ridge. Gear upgrade available. I acquired that. Next upgrade, enhanced dual katana. Did that already. Do I have to? I think I have to I don't think I can upgrade these. I think that woman, the bower has to upgrade that for me. This is on like first intensity already 3. Alright, so I've got, let's say, I should be able to, it's gonna increase my killing speed drastically, I think. Don't think there's anything left at my home to do. I don't see any little ghost spots. So I'm gonna go back to I'll check out. She has upgrades for me. Let's go to her for upgrades.
You want both? Look no further. I have new items to offer.
Capacity upgrades, I'll take them. Heavy arrow, definitely. Take it.
Can I interest you in something else?
You may. Disarming arrow. That's what that is. For some reason I thought that was like a headshot arrow. 540. Yeah, I might as well.
I'll be taking that coin.
For, if not for upgrading. Arrow, another 100. Rare wood. But I might as well.
Always a pleasure to take your coin.
Fire arrow, again rare wood, young bamboo. So I blew through a lot of my farming.
Is there something else?
That's everything fully upgraded. Or at least as of right now. Right? Upgraded, fully upgraded. So unless more things come available.
That should do it.
Anything else? Yeah, resources. I'm full. Oh, silk fibers and gunpowder. I forget. I can always come back and buy.
Aim for the eyes.
Good tip.
Those Matsumai are too proud to see what.
Oh. Take this down.
You want that prize? Better start hunting.
Armor upgrades, maybe? Do I have armor upgrades here? Oh, the merchant, the Anu merchant, and the armor. I do have upgrades here. I could probably do this in another zone, but
That armor looks like it's seen better days. What do we have here?
upgrades, bounty master upgrade. What it's gonna take? Rare metals, 20 textiles, 2k again. A perfect parry enables 3 additional counterattacks. That is nice. Perfect parry and dodge. Windows are increased by damage, but regular parries are disabled. I haven't jumped into this armor set yet, so. And this is kind of like my middle ground. If I'm not as good at parrying as I think I am, I do get a lot of perfect parries, but if that set ends up getting me killed a bunch, this is kind of like where I was going for a non-farming set. Do I want to spend that amount? No, I'm not even halfway through the game, and
Come back for tea
I
sometime.
think I'm getting more armor. So I don't want to blow money on all the upgrades just yet if I don't know that I'm gonna get better armor still.
I risk my life chartering maps, and is anyone thankful?
I've been to these.
And you are still alive. How fortunate.
There's a merchant over here. There's other things I find.
There is good bartering to be done, Katkema. I have a new batch of wares.
Hats. Hat, straw hat, sure.
It's some of the best you will find.
Masks. I'll buy it, but.
Ah, you found something.
Resources socket. I'm full. So again, I could buy silk fibers and wineberry if I wanted it. But I don't need it. So.
Take care.
I don't care about that. If I press that button, it's not going to bring my map up. No, stop it. I want my map. I don't care about it. Alright. Map. Back up here. What did we say we were going to do? We were going to start here. Right. The idea was... Wait, wasn't there bamboo strikes? Oh, bamboo strikes there. But I think the idea was counterclockwise in this little area. So we're going for this fight. We'll start. Wait, what's here? The cartographer. He has 2 maps. He has the upgrades I already know. So there's 2 maps there I can buy. I'll grab them real quick. Because I don't know if those maps are...
Drawing maps would be a lot easier without everyone trying to kill each other out here. You want new maps, I presume.
I do. It's an altar.
Just keep it to yourself.
Another altar. Yotei's Nest. Oh, that's that place in the north.
Put it away, quickly.
So a little cheeky booger sugar reference. Let's put it away quickly. Gives a little rub of his nose. What are you trying to tell me? I was just eating some like cake batter. Creepy. Makes me feel like I got shit on my
And there she goes.
Yeah, there she goes. Alright. Now that you're done being a weirdo. Go for this fight. Oh, actually, we'll start. Oh, I fucked that. Try my facing. Yeah, we need to go the other way. All the way around this mountain. Yep, don't fall. Let's slide down this. No fall damage. Money. Alright, let's see what's going on over here.
Raiders have taken over this forge. I hope Kotetsu the weaponsmith is still alive.
You want my best work? You wait for it. It's a pointy stick. How hard can that be? You want to try? I'm happy to make myself sparse.
Maybe I go after your friends and family instead. Those you so valiantly.
Hey! Die, dog! Just shut up and
Well, it did not go how I thought it was gonna go, but I fucked that up.
more for me to sell.
Skill point. Who's over
That must be Kotetsu.
Is that like the guy I'm trying to rescue or the guy I'm trying to kill?
Getting you out of here.
No, the raiders took over my home. Help me take it back and I'll reward you.
I guess we don't have a choice. Follow my lead and don't be reckless.
I see why you fear!
She can't get a weapon!
home is free of Oni raiders. Thank you.
You should send word to your family. They're at Gale's Reprieve.
I will.
I take back what
It's
I
good
said.
to
I
know
like
they
the
are
Yari.
safe. For now.
I've never seen a village with a forge this big.
A dream a friend of mine had. A place where any blacksmith could work freely. And safely. It's too bad Kingo never got to see it.
Kengo, the swordsmith.
You knew him?
He was my father.
Your father? I thought... no matter. We can speak more after we get everyone back here safely.
Wait. I was sent by Sensei Takahashi. He wants to arm his students with your yari. Fight the raiders.
I suspected as much. I forged the yari you carry. We will make sure Takahashi gets the weapons he needs. But first, take this as a thank you. May it make your strikes deadly and precise. Stay and patch up your wounds. I will send word to the others.
Charm of Cannon Steps. The Yari's Typhoon Kick has a... I could have kicked people. I forgot I could kick people. Fuck. The Yari's Typhoon Kick has a minor chance to instantly stagger an enemy. Never used that kick once during that fight. But I will say, I did not think I was going to use it much, and for the most part, I do enjoy having, like, I don't know why it's a faster defensive weapon as far as like parrying goes, but it did allow me more opportunity to parry the pole arm guys and the sickle guys, so I shall use it. And I gotta remember I can fucking drop kick people with it too. I'm not going to equip this though. Back to the Tree of Indecision. What's it gonna be now? I have more weapons to choose from. Attacks. I'm gonna buy a foot pedal during Black Friday so I can mute my mic with that. I don't have to keep reaching over there. I'm that lazy. What do I want? I might take this. I mean, I need to get to it to block projectiles anyway. And I did definitely just fall and lose a heal to some fall damage. I still never used something as for spirit. Alright, so as of right now, fall damage is looking most likely just so that I can get to the one beyond it. Because now I'm probably entering mid-game and I just came up against a set of enemies throwing shit at me constantly. So being able to block those instead of having to spend my time dodge rolling out of them will actually be useful. So I'm leaning that way, unless there's something in the dual katana. Oh, the Yari. Typhoon Sweep. Sweep the Yari in a wide arc. So pressing triangle while sprinting. Maybe. I'm still getting used to the Yari, so I'm not going to upgrade it yet. I need to just get used to taking it out and fighting with it before I start upgrading it all the way. Dual katana. It's a dash attack. Continue a dual katana focus attack. I don't even know what a focus attack is. Continue a dual katana focus attack combo after dashing. So the way they show it in that little preview is kind of just like running around fucking putting everybody in a blender. Don't know if I'm that skilled with the dual katana just yet. The last katana perfectly timed ice storm inflicts great damage and interrupts enemies. Press triangle with precise timing after attacking from Laido. Stow the katana and quickly draw it. So hold triangle, stow it, then release. And then this is saying perfectly timed ice storm extends Laido with rapid follow. So this is essentially saying hold it, release to attack. Hold it, release with precise timing, and it will attack twice. Extends with rapid follow-up attacks by spamming it twice. And then this is if it's perfect timing, it's just good damage. So that makes use of my triangle button. This is right now I'm just parrying and following up with square, and then I use the triangle and circle attack, whatever that's called. This, the heavenly slash. I use that frequently. Revenge, there's still nothing there that I want. So it's either, yeah, I'm not good enough with the dual katana yet. Maybe I just wrap this up. Yari, still learning it. Or I come here, take the fall damage one so that I can block projectiles. But that's just arrow and kunai. Arrows and kunai are all that really gets thrown at me, other than those enemies that were throwing fire. But this is kind of like the fire. Like the final boss of this section is like a fucking pyromaniac, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to deal with guys throwing fireballs at me constantly. Yeah, let's do this. We'll get rid of the fall damage. Well, not get rid of it. We'll reduce fall damage simply so I can tree out to be able to block projectiles like a fucking Jedi. 'Cause that's what I really want. And we'll do that next. Alright, now I gotta run around this place and loot. And apparently waste that. I also need to camp as well, but I'll do that as I'm preparing.
Looks like I have you to thank for keeping me in business today.
Find anything good?
See for yourself.
This is a nice change. I should go see Kotetsu. Hear what he had to say about father.
Fine choices, every one of them.
Crazy bastard. Do you have sake? I will take sake if you have some. Yes.
I knew you'd like that. There's always a deal at Taro's.
Taro. Fun fact. Height-wise 70. Taro milk color. It's the only reason I haven't slit your throat. Weird little fucking kid.
Never seen squash like that before. Wonder where it came from.
I'm calling bullshit on that fall damage fucking skill point I just took. It was like 3 meters off the ground. Fucking destroying 10v1s against samurai. And I take a little damage from a 3-meter fall. Just definitely know how to dodge roll out of that.
I'll get the card tomorrow. That should help.
Been on the road for a while? Maybe you should visit the hot spring nearby.
Not a bad idea.
I wish it would tell me where the hot spring is, rather than just like pointing in the direction. So I have no idea how far they actually mean. Like that's the castle in front of me, right? Yeah. So like, homie pointed in this direction.
Let's go.
To walk into a quest longer than I want to do right now? That's the question. I got my spirit back. We'll just play a quick song. definitely a fight. There's definitely a fight in here. There's a bunch of explosive barrels, and I'm like under a castle now, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Don't really know if this is something I'm trying to do right now. I'm holding a barrel of explosives with no instructions. This doesn't seem like a good idea at all. What the fuck? They're obviously giving me like a slow ramp down. What? Oh, I could pick that one up too. Can I pick all of these up? I can pick all these up. There's no put down button. I'm worried I'm gonna... If I drop it, I'm gonna die. What the fuck do I do with this? Can I put it down? No. Okay, I can put it down without dying. That's good. Alright. So I thought that this is some sort of quest. Like picking up an explosive barrel, taking it somewhere and blowing something up. It's like some sort of quest there that I've not been given, or a fight will take place there. It's 3:30 a.m. I've got to decide what I'm going to do in the next 30 minutes before bedtime. There's no bird. This is where that hot spring was. I have a little birdie friend shot over there. It's the castle. What do I want to do? I'm stuck between two mines right now. This is what I just finished. I'm going back here real quick and make sure there's no loot I
You,
missed.
over here. I hear we have you to thank for clearing this place out.
Who told you that?
The man you rescued. He left to join Sensei Takahashi. Officially, I can't support what that man is doing. But unofficially, I am glad he, and you, are on our side.
Your secret's safe with me.
Figure out this chair. I think I can bring these armrests in a little further. I forget how. I can deal with it right now. Need to bring these armrests in. trying to loot this place.
Looks like you know how to handle a blade.
I get by.
If you're looking to train, there's a bamboo stand nearby.
And now you're telling me there's a bamboo stand, and he points in this direction. But there's like 0. I don't know how far. Like, yes, do I want to go to a bamboo stand? Absolutely. But you just pointed in a general direction. I don't even know if that's just like an exact direction he's giving me, or if he's just like, that's just a simple, like the code is tell the player there's a bamboo thing point, but it's not necessarily the exact direction. Don't see any like platform. That's like the whole castle where the final fight takes place. That's the cave, right? The unknown cave. It's the unknown cave I just went in and out of. So when it says there's a bamboo strike nearby, he like points in a general direction, like what the fuck? There's unequivocally not a bamboo strike in the direction you pointed me, unless it's on the other side of the goddamn map, on the other side of the castle or something. Because at the very least, a bird would be telling me something is nearby. There's not. And that was what I was gonna do anyway. So let me do this. Let me kind of mark . That's that guy's island. Been up on that altar. So the move would be mark kind of like this spot here to start at. Yeah, that's perfect. Makes perfect sense. It's literally where I've run up to so far. So I need to go back here real quick, finish looting this place, and then ride to that pin location.
Did you hear? Someone freed Sanji from the raider garrison.
That's incredible. Didn't think I would ever see him again.
He is a lucky man. There's talk that guns will replace swords. Can you believe that?
I can, but I live in the year 2025, and I live in America. I'm quite aware the impact guns will have. And it ain't good, bud. That's another way down. That does me no good. You there. Do you have anything to say to me? I just need to loot. Okay, so
Only you need to learn respect your earth.
I heard you got Sanji out of that raider garrison. I could barely believe it when he told me. It was good to see him safe, you know, so he can pay me back what he owes.
Glad I could help.
Make sure you aim for the eyes.
Still don't know what you're talking about.
Mochizuki, ride! Come on, boy.
This looks like the type of place that a wolf would lead me to. Joining the hunt, I received your message whether I'm bring my hunters when I can. If money is good as you said, don't go claiming all those wolf pelts by yourself. So yeah, they're not here now. But there's a wolf den nearby. I don't know if he's gonna take me all the way here. He might. It's a very good possibility. This is definitely, obviously, a place to fight. If I would just blow it up now. Get ready for wolves here. Got all the explosives in the area. Burn it down now. I think there's a bounty over here somewhere.
Faster, Mochizuki!
Looks like a giant waste of time. Looks like a colossal waste of time. But I can't ignore it. Looks like it's just taking up priority fucking colossal. This is where I just came from, right? Yes, it is. Mother. No,
That's right. Come on, Mochizuki. Light the fire. The flames will call me.
is that... Didn't... I feel like an NPC said something about this red dye. She was coming here for it. So I'm assuming... If I'm not mistaken, some of these early dyes for clothing came out of Japan where I can't remember what it's called, but there's like an activator that was discovered. Like the powder you would put on a piece of silk or whatever textile you had. The powder wouldn't be red, but the accelerator and what's the word I'm looking for? The binder would react with water and turn it red, or other colors. So I think this is also accurate. They would do something like put it in a tidal pool to keep it wet, to have the color set in. Fun, probably not fact of the day. It's like one of those things that's like vaguely in my brain that That's probably incorrect. I feel like I remember something like that. It's 3:57 a.m. So we just gotta get in close to wrapping up. Just need to accomplish one more thing, whether it's a fight, whether it's finding preferably bamboo strike and or oops. Yeah, it's getting late. Just forgot to press the button. Oh, crap. What's up here? There must be something up here. There's just another fucking waste of time climbing. Another spot you can climb up. A bunch of bamboo. Lily. Might be like powders coming from the ink. There's fucking seriously nothing up here. See a fire over there. Nothing to do. No. I'm very close to this wolf den. Oh, is that a kite? Are kites that old? How old are kites? You don't have the answer to that? How old are kites? ChatGPT. When is the first known example of a human being flying a kite?
The first known record of someone flying a kite comes from China around 2,800 years ago, during the Zhou dynasty. Early kites were likely used for measuring distances, testing the wind, and sending messages before becoming recreational. That was from ChatGPT. Check important info.
They attribute a lot more to the West than we deserve. I guarantee you there's so much shit that we take as our own and or an invention of the West that there was a much earlier, even if not crude version of. I mean, I don't know anything about kites. I don't know that the West has ever taken credit for the kite, but it's fascinating how old something like that is. There's a pretty good purple flowers. Alright, we've made our decision. This wolf then. Gotta be the last thing for the evening. It's now 4 o'clock. We should take 10 minutes to chase the wolf over to that area we just were. Slaughter some people. I was hoping to get more done, but there's a lot of empty space in the north. Oh, I'm sorry. Now you're just gonna take me over. Right. I've been told about bamboo stripes and about bamboo stripes and
Wolf hunters.
Get on with it!
The Oni will burn you for this!
Yeah, Come on. Who's next?
No one defies the Oni here!
Damn it.
Wolf hunters.
Too tired.
I'm ready.
It's not a fight I should ever lose.
You are too small to be a danger.
Big guy. Bring the big guy. Bring the big guy. Yes.
For real? How can it be?
Wolves are nearby.
Yeah, see, I shouldn't lose that fight at all. I'm just like, need all the loot I can get. Loot, 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 loot. That's the wall thing. Alright, buddy, let's go kill the people that killed your friends. Yep, let's go get them. Come on.
I see Saito's men are still hunting wolves.
You have saved my ass several
Looks like they want to play with wolves.
Next up. Now I got my ulti.
She's a monster!
Just over here getting fucked up.
Get ready!
Oh. I was like in bed. I was in bed. I was in bed. I didn't even know that guy was there. Oh my fucking god. And I don't have my ulti anymore. You're welcome.
Someone's happy. I can't howl. But maybe I can join you.
Ooh. New song? We're gonna play for the puppy? Yeah, I'm with this.
Glad you approve. How about...
My cat's meowing at the same time as the phone. I don't know if I can hear it from my headphones.
My father used to say wolves were the protectors of Ezo. The Ainu have a similar saying. But it's hard to protect our own, isn't it?
This evening. Thank you for watching. 20-30 people come and go. And I can't think of a better way to end it than playing Shimison for a wolf.
At least she likes my music. If I play, maybe I'll see her again.
I now have the ability to maybe call a wolf with a song. Let's pick. What do we want here? Wolf assassination. If you assassinate or critical strike an enemy with a wolf is nearby, she will assassinate an additional foe. The wolf inflicts massively increased stagger damage. Playing the song of the wolf near Yotei 6 camps calls the wolf to your side. Duh. Yeah. Calling the wolf is like everything I've wanted so far. Yeah. Summoning the wolf with the song of the wolf. Done. Easy joys. Song of the Wolf, mournful notes that hunger for the hunt. Play this song to discover wolf dens where your bond with the wolf can be increased. Swipe left. And let's play the last... What do we got? 15 people watching between the two YouTube streams and one on Twitch, thank you very much for tuning in this evening. I will be back on tomorrow night for another 4 to 5 hours, more than likely. Started a bit late this evening. If you enjoyed my dry banter, but more importantly the story as we play through Ghost of Yotei, if you wouldn't mind, throw me a subscription on YouTube. It doesn't cost anything. On Twitch, just throw me a follow. Just trying to build a community here. Not trying to make any money. I have a normal 9 to 5. But if you're enjoying watching the playthrough and you want to know what I'm on, which is going to be a lot for the next couple months over winter, hit that bell and let me see you again. Thanks for tuning in.